how to create a data table in Microsoft Excel. So the first thing that you're going to do is go to the Start menu and Programs, go to Microsoft Office and choose Excel. It's going to open. Okay, so here we have our spreadsheet. We're going to move this column over to make it bigger. And then down here, we're going to write our independent variable variations. So let's use the M&M experiment. So we had mega, we had mini, and we had regular. Now up here, this is where we write our dependent variables. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to type in trial 1, and then in parentheses, I'm going to put the units. For our experiment, we use centimeters. Now, I like these to be stacked, so I'm going to highlight this, right-click, I'm going to format the cells, go to alignment, and then I want it centered horizontally, centered vertically, and I want to wrap the text. Okay, and see how it is here in trial 3? So I'm just going to scooch this over until I get it to look the same. Okay, here we go. And I don't think this needs to be that big either. Okay, now we're going to add in our borders so we can make it look like a data table. So I'm going to go up here to borders. I'm going to go to more borders, and I can see I want a dark border all the way around, and I want a thinner border in the middle. I'm going to hit OK, and you can see my borders came up. Now eventually we're going to import this into Microsoft PowerPoint. So for a presentation, our numbers and letters need to be much bigger so we can see it. So I'm going to go up here. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to choose somewhere around 24. Now you're going to see that kind of made things a little bit weird here. So let's kind of move those things over so it all looks nice. Great. Okay, we can move this up just a little bit. And notice I'm just putting my cursor on the lines in the cell numbers and dragging up and down. Now, if this was my experiment, I'd have to enter in numbers. So let's do that now. I'm just going to put in random numbers. And we always use decimals in science, not fractions. And so let me put that there. And then let's see here. 2.5, 5, and let's go 3. Okay, so there's our data table. Now we need to get it into Microsoft PowerPoint. So we're going to do this a couple ways. First, we can highlight everything that we want. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to put in the column for the averages because we always need to have in our averages. So let's add that in. That was also in centimeters. And you can see it doesn't look quite right, so we'll just, there we go. Now there's no borders there, so we need to add those in. So we'll do that again. So we'll go to borders, more borders. We're going to put this border line here. Okay, we're going to change this border line to this. Okay. And let's just make sure that everything is the way that we want it. Move this out of the way and hit OK. And there we go. That's our data table. So now we're going to start here in box A1 and we're going to highlight everything. And we're going to hit and hold the control button and hit and hold the C button. And we're going to lift those up at the same time. And you're going to see that there is a dotted line moving around our data table. That means that it's ready to copy. So we can now go to Start. We can go to PowerPoint. If it's up here in your menu, you can get it there. If not, go to All Programs, Microsoft Office, and then PowerPoint. I'm going to wait for that to open. I'm going to go to New Slide or Slide Layout because that's not really how I want my data table to look. I'm going to have it up here. Type in Data Table as my header. And then I'm going to click down in this box and press and hold the control button and press and hold the V button. And there's my data table. Now, if I want to make it bigger, I can just put my mouse in this corner and I can drag it to be bigger. Okay. Now, the lines didn't show up, and I'm not exactly sure why. So let's see here. Oh, they're there. They're just white. So we're going to go Select Table. We're going to right-click. And then we need to change the colors. So Format Shape. We want the lines to be solid. Let's see if it'll let us do that. It's not going to let us do that. So where should we go? Let's try this. Nope. Sometimes things don't like to go the way we want them to. So let's try here. Here we go. All borders. Oh, I see. We have to highlight this whole thing. Right click. And then where did that go? Here we go. Borders. All borders. And there we go. Yay, we did it. Okay, so there's our data table inside Microsoft's PowerPoint. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.